Hi everyone, welcome to the In Nature Tarot podcast. My name is Karina. If you didn't know that, welcome. Thank you for listening. So I went on a trip this weekend. I realized I had not taken a vacation or a break away from work, away from my 9 to 5 job, away from my little career that I'm working on. I've just been going nonstop since I'd say March of 2021, and now we're in November. And so I took myself a 4-day weekend and just escaped to the desert and had a really lovely time just exploring and hiking and enjoying nature and just being outside. And I bumped into one of my really good friends, Leah, along the way. She was kind of going north on a trip and I was going south on a trip, and so we met up in Moab and we went on this hike, and it ended at this beautiful arch, but it was in a cave and it was echoey and beautiful, and everyone had left the little hiking spot. It was just me and her left. And so we just kind of ended up yelping and screaming and howling and dancing and twirling and just having a really good, fun time and kind of feeling like kids again and feeling free and excited. And so why I'm telling you this all is I had a really great mini vacation and I was feeling really peaceful and relaxed and happy and excited about my life again. And then I drove home, and as soon as I got in the doorway, I felt like this wave of worry and my to-do list and all the things that were bothering me, and I didn't even realize were bothering me. So I went about my day, or I suppose my evening, and kind of unpacked and just settled in and, watched a little TV and just relaxed. And I went to bed, and I haven't been sleeping well for the entire year, but for some reason this specific sleep, I was definitely really noticing everything that was bothering me. I kept on waking up and thinking about a different topic that was bothering me, multiple things. I think I have about 10 things that are bothering me. And so I woke up pretty early this morning. Well, I was already kind of awake, so I was like, screw it, I'll just get up. I'll get out of bed. And made myself coffee, and I just journaled and just kind of word vomited everything that's bothering me all over the page, and kind of just was like, this is bothering me. I feel like crap. I feel like I'm still processing this. I'm still healing from this. Why am I still healing from this? For example, I'm just feeling like maybe I'm getting old and just feel like blah, and what am I doing with my life? I feel like I'm working a 9 to 5 and I'm hustling for that, and then trying to squeeze in time to have fun and be with friends and socialize, but also work on this, my side business, in hopes that one day it evolves into something bigger, because this is what I would prefer to do. And I know eventually it will, anyway, transition into that. I digress. But basically, I just kind of word vomited all over the page, just what is really heavy. And I woke up with the sorest neck and shoulders ever because of all of this weight on my shoulders. And so I journaled, and then I was like, okay, well, journaling is great, but let me make a list. And so this is kind of why I made this podcast. It's how do you deal with things when they bother you, when you just feel like things are impossible, things are out of your control, you don't know what to do, the list is too long, you're just what the hell am I doing with my life? So this is what I recommend, because it seemed to work. I feel a lot better now. So journal, word vomit it all. And then I just made a list of things that are bothering me and kind of made bullet points like, okay, working this 9-to-5 job that doesn't feel fulfilling in any way. And then I wrote next to each bullet point, each topic, okay, can I control it? Is it out of my control? How can I change my feelings about it if it is out of my control? If it is in my control, what are some steps that I can do to kind of make changes in this direction? For example, I wrote my 9-to-5 job. I phrased it as knowing it won't always be, to apply for other jobs, to accept it is for it is how it is now. That's a sentence. And to kind of just maybe relax a little bit and know that it is just a job and that I am working on bigger goals, and that I am grateful that it is, a job where I can just close the computer and walk away and I can not take it home with me. So that's a blessing in itself. So there's not really anything I can do to change the situation today, but I can change my mindset about the situation. And I can also, know that I'm working on this, and I'm also like, I can apply to jobs, but I'm not just applying to any job. I'm making sure that the job feels good to apply to, that it feels, so I'm not applying to like 5 a day, because that's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my energy. It doesn't fulfill me. So I'm only applying to things that fill me with this sense of joy, sense of wonder, being like, oh, that sounds actually really fun and exciting, which is what it should be. So if I am to get another practical job, a normal job, I want it to be something that stimulates my mind and creativity and pushes me, and it's not just a boring job. Anyway, so, I wrote a bunch of things that are bothering me, for example, the 9-to-5 job, medical bills, my sleep insomnia issue that I've been having, more adventures and fun, money, my body kind of dysmorphia, if you will, and just kind of like bullet pointing and just, rephrasing. Okay, how do I feel about this? What can I change in my mind? Is there something? I mean, the medical bill, super easy. Just pay it. That's it, And so just making this list helped me just put it in a practical, attainable goal to work on. Be like, okay, well, the medical bill, easy. Just pay that, and then that's done. Easy. For the money issue, knowing that I do have like plenty of money to live and pay my bills, even through winter when the prices spike, because I do have this 9-to-5 job. I do have that stability. Now, it might not be like, as much as I would love at this time, but it is enough to have everything that I need to eat healthy and pay my bills and all that good stuff. And then also to start researching small ways I can invest my money instead of just keeping it in my savings account, because that's not making anything. So just getting more maybe money smart, money wise, and not being afraid to kind of go down that route. So these are just some examples of things bothering me, but ways I can start chipping away at them. And then I ended it with things I am grateful for, just going back to the good old basics. Like, what am I grateful for? Like, I am grateful for like the house that I rent. It is beautiful. It is peaceful. Like, it is everything that I manifested, and I'm really happy to still have a really beautiful place to live and to create and to feel safe. I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for like my friend's going to be moving closer just in time for winter, and she's got 2 little cute dogs, and it's just going to be nice to have someone closer, so it's just like going through the whole, what are you grateful for? And just really, this process did something. It did something so much that I decided to make a podcast. So that'll tell you something. But just to get it out and on paper and with a plan seems to be, exactly what I need. And so then I ended it with pulling a couple, these affirmation cards, and I wanted to read a couple because they're very appropriate. So, the first one we have is, I always have a choice. I choose to believe that it is easy to change a thought or a pattern. It is my choice to do so. Told you they were very appropriate. There is a solution to every problem. There is an ever-ready power that helps me meet and overcome every challenge and crisis in my life. And last one, I give over my problems and sleep peacefully. I release my fears and problems and feel only peace in my mind and body as I drift off to sleep. So appropriate, I think, for this topic of, just control and issues and problems, because problems are always going to come up. There's always going to be something that comes up, no matter how stable you are, no matter if you're in a relationship or not, no matter how much money you have, no matter wherever you are, there's going to be problems. Problems are inevitable. But I think just rephrasing how you deal with problems and putting it in an attainable, processed checkpoint, I think just really helps me process my feelings and just to be able to live a more peaceful life, but have these problems sorted. So yeah, I hope this helped you at all. And thank you for listening. And I'll see you next time. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.